Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. We're going to be watching How to Get Away with Murder Season 2 Episode 4. This is called Skanks Get Shanked. If you guys would like to follow me on Twitter, would like to get early access to my reactions, or would like to watch the full reactions over on my Patreon, the links are down below. Let's get into this episode.
Diminished respirations. Chest is clear, equal breath sound, but respiratory effort decreasing.
You have 2 female victims, 1 deceased, the other is unstable.
What they just said,
trauma.
you shut up, we can hear it.
You got this.
Everything's fine.
Charge to 300.
Charging.
Clear.
Clear.
Nate?
No. Is this Annalise?
Who is this?
Is that the wife?
Nate's wife. I was afraid to come. And I'm not a woman who gets afraid.
I know.
She's probably gonna be like, please stay with my husband, make him
I love
happy.
you a lot. I need you to love him, Annalise. They keep pumping me full of drugs and radiation, signing me up for trials. The miracle of modern medicine can keep me alive for years, but this is not living. I want you to help me end it.
Holy
Sorry, I want you to kill
No,
me.
no. No. No.
But then Rachel started talking to Molly's boyfriend. And Molly said at first, she said that we had to teach Rachel a lesson. And I thought that she was just joking, that we were gonna, take her into the woods and scare her, but I should have stopped them. And I know that, but I was scared. They made me kill my best friend.
Bullied Molly and Megan into luring Rachel into the woods behind their school to kill her. Together they stabbed her not once, but 52 times.
Zoe wishes she could take it all back. Return to the days when it was just her and her best friend Rachel. Before she met the bad influences who'd ruined her life.
She uses bullying and public humiliation in class, 1. 2, she keeps us trapped in her world, so the only thing that we care about are her needs. 3, we work for her day and night, so we never get to sleep. 4, she creates this cult of superiority, the Cave 5, which makes us feel special just to be around her, which pits us against each other. It's brainwashing 101.
You gotta prep Catherine and Caleb to take the stand.
Oh, really? I didn't even know you wanted them to testify.
I don't, but I need to know if they're screwing, so see if you can get one of them to admit it.
That's normal. I'm gonna be there to make sure you're protected.
Gentlemen,
What's going on?
are we ready to make this deal?
We are.
What's he making a deal on with that bitch?
Fine, I'll say it. Spank me, Dad.
I couldn't hear you.
Is he in Wes's apartment?
Louder, woman.
Spank me, Daddy.
Wow.
Oh, I'll call you later. Caleb, hi. Annalise sent me to start.
my trial prep, I know. You're a lawyer?
Just get me the pills. You wouldn't be killing me. I would do that myself. It's called secobarbital. I take it, and I'm asleep just like that.
I'm not a drug dealer.
But that guy you have working for you, he has access, right? The one you used to frame Nate. You owe me this, Annalise, for sleeping with my husband, and that's bad enough. But really, for what you put him through.
She is so good at playing the guilt trip.
So you don't get to say no.
I think she needs to tell Nate.
Sorry. What did they say to you?
Nothing.
You can tell me. If they were bullying you, it could help our case.
They just said that I'm a slut. And it's fine, and it's kind of true.
No, it's not fine. That's how people get in your head.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Just find out who she is, okay? Nate will kill me if he finds out about you.
You sure you trust this guy?
Yeah, he wants the same things we do.
You mean to kill Annalise?
Just find out who she is, nothing more.
Relax. Why don't you just flat out ask me if I'm screwing her?
No, that's not what... This is all the routine part
Because
of
the answer is yes. We're in love, have been ever since we were kids. We're actually planning on getting married as soon as the inheritance comes in.
That's a little bit victim-y, don't you think?
No, but that was a little bit bitchy.
Excuse me?
I'm your client. You work for me.
Exactly, I'm on your side here.
No.
I'm adopted. Not to a family of billionaires, but let's just say they're people I don't really relate to. So, yes, maybe I don't understand about everything you're going through, but I understand much more than you think.
Frank, that guy who traces phones, can you even call me?
No way. I'm not gonna let you become the crazy ex who stalks douche face.
Not even if I tell you what Laurel said about you and me at drinks the other night?
I think she's falling for you.
She said that.
No, but now I know you're falling for her.
Okay, now you're the douche face.
Just have your guy call me.
But I didn't buy that sob story, so I just took her phone when she wasn't looking, and I called my cousin.
cousin, you know, the 15-year-old, and she told me about HAS. Okay, it's this app that kids use to hide stuff from their parents. A little icon looks like this calculator so that no one would think to look at it. Look. Stop it! Why are you doing this to me? I want my mommy.
Dude, we should do it again. What?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
You know, like, kill someone.
I knew there was
Dude,
something
we should do it
iffy.
again. What?
Get rid of it. Of course.
But she's a violent killer who wants to violently kill again.
The job, Mr. Walsh, is to defend our client against a crime for which she's charged, not a hypothetical future crime.
But she's dangerous, and she's good at it. I mean, the video is proof.
I wouldn't be surprised if you had a crush.
I don't have a crush. He's our client, and that would be inappropriate.
You can't control a crush, though.
Are you deflecting because you're afraid I'm going to find out you're in love with your brother?
You actually think it's possible to grow up in a house like this with people working behind every corner and get away with screwing your brother?
According to your house manager, you didn't get away with it.
Your Honor, I would like to introduce into evidence a video taken just days after Rachel's murder.
Objection, this video wasn't in discovery.
That's true, because my witness is so terrified of Zoe Mitchell that she didn't tell me about the video until this morning.
Oh, I want my mommy.
You said they'd never see it.
Molly must have had a copy, too.
It's no excuse. I put my baby's life in your hands, so if I lose her, it's on you.
No, your baby is a psychopathic killer. Please, somebody, you're gonna tell him.
She called me on your phone.
Why?
She wanted to talk. If I owe anyone, it's Nate.
Do it for him. Free him. Because as long as I'm alive, he's in pain. If you can't do this for me, if you can't do this for him, just do it for yourself. I don't care.
You want her to do this for you, because you're tired of being in pain.
She's worried about you, that's all.
She shouldn't have done that.
It's okay, I'm glad she did. So when you say Skanks get shanked, Zoe copies what you say. She did that a lot, didn't she?
I don't know what you mean.
I mean right here. You're leading and she's following.
Yeah, Skanks get shanked.
Skanks get shanked.
She's literally looking to you to see what to do next.
I don't know why. All I know is that Zoe forced herself onto us and then everything was awful after that.
You're a liar! You were nothing until you met me. Just some stuck-up bitch until I made you interesting.
Counselor, get your client under control.
You think that you're anything without me? You are nothing! You're just some basic bitch who better watch her back. That's right, you're next whore.
I'm glad she got exposed. I am. I'm so glad she's not getting away with this. I'm with Connor.
You slipped them that video.
I'm not sorry that I did it. I would do it again too.
Oh.
That means you lose.
You actually think that murdering someone is not a big deal?
Is he gonna get fired?
Door's right there.
Yeah, and you would send Frank to kill me on my way out.
Don't get confused, you're the only killer in this room.
I did not kill anyone.
You killed my husband.
No, Wes killed your husband. And he only did it because you messed with his head.
How dare you put that on me? I protected you even when I didn't have to, out of the kindness of my heart, and I'm
She
still
had nothing to
protecting
do
you
with
every
what
damn
happened
day.
with Sam.
So don't believe. You know where else there's blood? My husband's, to be specific. Your car.
Sam knows that. I mean, he's lived here the longest, right? What are the ideas, pal? Laurel said that Frank got rid of it.
That's a lie. Make me out to be the villain if that helps you sleep at night. But don't you ever screw with my cases. But if there's a chance I can put a doctor on the stand to say that Catherine is a virgin, that I can cast doubt on the incest rumors, thereby weakening the prosecution's case.
It helps us win. They can run as many tests on me as they want. I passed.
Why did Frank help Bruno?
Because he needed help dumping Rebecca's body, and Bruno works here.
You're a better woman than me. And if I don't deserve to die, then you definitely don't. I'm sorry you feel alone in your pain, but so do I. So does everybody. That's life.
I really thought you'd do it. I mean, you've killed before. Sam.
I'm not the woman you think I am.
I'm signing the deal first thing in the morning.
Call me with any problems.
There won't be.
Asher, come
We'll
on.
testify tomorrow and be home in time to play beer pong with your buddies.
What'd you do to Tiffany?
Hi. Why are you doing this?
Sinclair knows that Annalise got Nate to murder Sam, and so do I. And I know that you and Frank are helping her cover it up, and don't say it's not true, because I work in that house too. No, she should pay for what she did. And you can call me a snitch or a liar or whatever you want, but...
I killed him, Asher. I killed Sam.
You guys are so stupid.
The reason you're all gonna be okay, you got me, I know what I'm doing, so stop
freaking out, and focus on the plan.
Alright, who are you going to see?
How is she?
Good.
Okay, so that was the end of episode 4, season 2, and confused. That's what I am right now. This episode, we had they had another case, a girl who murdered her own best friend, who says she was forced to do so, stabbing her 50-something times. I thought that was fishy. I was like, who'd be forced to stab someone 50-something times? Just seems a little excessive. It seems like something that someone would do if they're enjoying it. So I don't know if the other 2 girls were crazy too. But Annalise's client definitely was a psychopath. So she got outed. I'm glad she was outed. I was kind of worried for Connor, whether he was going to get fired. But Annalise just decided to threaten him, basically, it sounded like. Like, you stay in line, or, I have evidence that, you killed Sam, because he's got the car. Whether she really does have it or not, I don't know, but that's what she's using. We also had Michaela dealing with the siblings. I forget their names. I know there's I know Kayla, but I can't remember the sister. So she had to like prep them just in case. And what she was really doing is Annalise was trying to get her to find out if they were sleeping together. And I guess we have proof now that is it Catherine? Her name Catherine. The sister is a virgin. So, which means that they've at least not had intercourse. So, there's other things you can do and still be a virgin. So, I'm not going to say for sure that they're not doing things. But, yeah. We also had Nate and his wife in this episode. Nate's wife called Annalise from Nate's phone, asked her to come see her at the hospital. She was talking to Annalise, and what I suspected happened. I mean, I was hoping it would be more of a, you're screwing my husband and, yelling at her type of thing, but it just ended up being what I thought it was going to be because of the previous episode where Nate was like, I told my wife and she was happy for me. Which means that, she was telling Annalise, she wasn't angry at her. I don't know. And that, she's good for Nate until she destroyed Nate by framing him. I mean, Nate tells her everything, apparently, which is a good thing. She is his wife. But what she wanted Annalise to do was to help her die. And I had so many problems with that. But when Annalise was, refusing to do it, she went the route of the guilt trip. Like, you owe me this, you're screwing my husband, and what you did to my husband. And then when that didn't work, she's like, do it for you. And in my eyes, she wasn't trying to help Nate be free. She was trying to free herself. And she was trying to guilt trip Annalise into doing that. And I'm not saying that she doesn't have the right to die if she wants to. I don't know. It's a really controversial subject. I think that this is something that she should have talked to Nate about. Tell Nate that she is done with the treatments. She doesn't want them anymore. It's her body. She should have the right to refuse the treatments. She shouldn't be forced to keep doing them just because Nate wants her to do it or the doctors want to do it. It's her body. It's her choice. I mean, my aunt went through this. You know, she had cancer and they were doing all these treatments and stuff and they just weren't working. She quit. She talked to her husband, my uncle, and they decided that, you know, she would just stop the treatments and they would just live what she had left. And it wasn't long. I'm not going to talk about it because it's making me upset. But I'm just saying that it's her choice. She could have she can still, but she should talk to her husband. And she should quit the treatments if that's what she wants. It's her choice. And I don't think it was right for her to try to bully or guilt trip Annalise into helping her get what she wants. So I don't know what's going to happen. I still think Annalise probably should have said something to Nate. I'm really confused about the thing at the end and at the beginning, the flash forward, and what the hell is going on. I have no idea what's going on there. Like, they don't seem that concerned for Annalise, and it's really weird considering that Nate called Annalise and told her that, you know, he wanted her to call and make sure she's okay. Unless it was a ploy, like what Annalise did when she called Sam. You know, telling him that she wanted to, you know, keep trying and stuff, but she just left that message to cover her tracks and the knowledge she had of his death, you know, her involvement in the cover-up. And is that what Nate was doing? They have some sort of plan, and, you know, they said, let's stick to the plan, and Michaela apparently had a role that she needed to play, which was going to see Caleb in some random room in an apartment building. Wanted to know if she was okay. They said she's okay. She who? Annalise? Catherine? Who? I don't know. I'm so confused. The ending really confused me. So, I don't know. Oh, there was the whole Bonnie and Asher thing. Asher is making a deal with the prosecutor. Like, she's gonna cover up whatever the whole Tiffany thing is, and he's gonna testify or be the mole on Annalise. Because Asher believes Annalise told Nate to kill Sam, which is wrong on both accounts. And that Frank and Bonnie are helping cover it up. He thinks it's wrong, which it is. I mean, he's not wrong that it's a crummy thing to do. But he's wrong on that situation, that Annalise had nothing to do with Sam's murder. So I guess he's going to sign the papers, and he said goodbye to his dad. And then Bonnie showed up in the parking area, and I guess she knows what he's doing, and she wanted to know why. And that's when he told her all this, and she's like, no, she's like, I killed Sam. Why would she take the blame for killing Sam with Asher? Because she thinks that he'll have more sympathy of not turning on them if it's her because of their past relationship. That's gonna be the only thing I can think of why she would do that, but I don't know. But I did enjoy the episode. Still hasn't topped the first or second episode for me of this season, but it was still a good episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.